Alrighty. Howdy folks, I'm Cody with IronVerse Comics, and I'm doing this as kind of a backer update, a hopefully useful video for other indie creators, and just a short exploration of the most recent and hopefully final stumble with our crowdfunding efforts here. Get that out of the way. Apologies if you hear some banging or rattling in the background as well. I do have laundry going. But get a lot done today. So, what are you looking at right now? Well, this bottom row here that's unbagged is the first batch of printings we got from the admittedly quite wonderful folks at API Print Productions. The ones in the bags here are the most recent and final that we've gotten from API after having to put these bastards back on the truck. Oh boy, that was a heck of a thing. And then, of course, we've got the original set of printings from our previous campaign. Now, some folks might have kind of be interested on the reasons why we had to send these issues back. It's 1,500 issues, about 600 pounds. Not that easy to go back and forth. There were a lot of possibilities that it might not have gone easily had API not been a stand-up company. I really lucked out in that relationship. Even though the stumble happened, it was also resolved very, very well. At least so far. There's one more step that I wish kind of was done before I'm doing this, but I think I want to get this out to backers, this information, sooner rather than later. The last stumble is returning is receiving the books at Wicked from the good batch, and same time sending back the old batch. So as long as that goes smooth, we're set with the books in hand, and we'll start fulfillment right after. But why? Right? That's part of why I'm doing this video. Is why? Why do we have to do that? And just so it's things that maybe some other creators can look out for if they are using any printer, because I think it's an error that would happen with any printer, just depending on the timing you're going to print with them and how much they had beforehand to do. Because I think these errors came from just a lot of print runs in front of mine. So the machines weren't as calibrated as they should be. I mean, it's a pretty simple thing to have happen. But I can show you right away the difference. Just right away. We'll start. There's 3 points, 3 things, three reasons why I had to send these back. The first one I can show you the easiest is color. So do you see the darkness difference? Now let me get it. Well, do you see how much darker these issues are? It's crazy. You wouldn't notice without something to compare it to. Luckily, I had plenty of proof copies to compare it to, and so that helped me figure out, these did not print correctly, at least the color-wise, as they should have. The next step, the next thing that kind of was bothersome, and you folks might be able to see it. I'm not 100% sure my camera will pick it up. Hey, that's all right. The lettering's all right. But there's might be harder to tell. It's subtle, but it's there. Yeah, see that? That looks fine through the camera. There we go. Here we go. This page. Through the camera, it looks all right. That's what bothered me and kind of worried me when I was dealing with this. Taking pictures and such, trying to make sure they knew what the situation was like. There might be a way to show it, so it's readable, right? It looks fine through the camera. Well, let me pull out this issue here, and I'll share with you why that's not right. Especially on that page, I'm hoping that'll be pretty blatant. All right, so here. Oh wow, yeah, I can notice right away just looking at that. Okay, well, hopefully it'll come up on camera. Let me get this over here. It should actually. So here we go. Version we sent back on top. This is the version we sent back. This is the version we have. Do you see that? Let me get them both in a shot. Do you see that? Yeah, all the lettering has that. So you see the strength comes from testing yourself You see how pretty? Look at this. Bolder. It's smudged. It's smirky. All the books had that as well. Not great. Not great. Watch issue 2. Right there, even on that bold, it's a little smudged. Let me get the issue 2 and I'll show you. Same thing. There's issue 1 away. Here's issue 2. Yeah, because I don't want to mix them up. So I put it back in the bag as soon as I get done with it. But here we go. And come here, go. So, do the same thing again. As you see the difference, even on camera, I think, as soon as it decides to fold. Let me give it a focal point. Love this page. It's worth looking at again anyway. There you go. You can see that. Yeah? Cleaner. Crisp. Little bold, and if you're looking at it where I do, it's smudgy. It's a little fuzzy and smudgy. That was all the books. Now I'll show you something else that was in all the error books. Let me put away that issue 2. Again, I don't want to mix these up. It's easy enough to tell, but might as well just not even have to, right? Alright. So, the last issue, the one that really stuck out to me, the thing that got me to make sure that I really looked over these books, which I should have been doing anyway. Right here. Let me see if I can get it. It's got you watch where that light hits. There you go. You see that? Because it's kind of hard to see otherwise. You see that? That line, that crease, that maybe roller mark. It's on every page in the back half of each book. All the books. Or at least it was. I can say that proudly. It was in the back half of all these books. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, just follow that light. Yeah. Issue 3 too. Why not? Let me show you that. I think it was the least prevalent on 3, but it's there. So, again, watch the line as soon as it focuses. There it is. Yeah. There it is. It was on all the books, and it was likely to be in the next 1,500 that were headed to Wicked, so I got ahead of that. And that delayed us another month. Not great, not super stoked about that, but learned, got it done, and I'm sharing with you folks why. I'm hoping folks will understand the delay, and I'm hoping it is the final delay before we start shipping these out. Again, there's one last hurdle until the books are in Wicked's hands, and the other books are on their way back. These books, these misprints, are on their way back. So, as long as that goes all right, which I'm very hopeful, and I don't know if I should be. It'd be heartbreaking if something happens there. But we'll see. But that kind of covers what was going on here. If folks have any questions, comments, anything like that, let me know. Very happy with the books we have now. At least the 15 copies I received. So I'm assuming the 1,500 are going to be okay too, just like I had to assume the 1,500 here were not going to be okay. Yeah, moving forward, folks. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your support. The Best of the Weird Space West here would not exist without you. And let's get these into your hands finally, okay? All right. I'm Cody with IronVerse Comics. I'll see you on that rusty trail. You folks, you take care.